Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to Taehyung Lovers Channel for ARMY all around the world. ARMY, don't skip this. Why was BTS arrival in Munich suddenly made so secretive? There were no airport photos, no media coverage, and even millions of fans immediately became excited and wondered what actually happened after BTS' emotional night in London. In this video, we will discuss the facts behind BTS' secret arrival in Munich, how the German city slowly transformed into a purple ocean, and why Kim Taehyung and the members once again touched the world with a very emotional story. Will Munich become the most historic moment of BTS's 2026 European tour? Watch until the end because there are facts and stories that many ARMY may not know yet. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and make this video go viral so that the world will always see the extraordinary kindness and charm of Kim Taehyung and BTS. July 2026 became one of the most emotional moments in BTS European Tour series. After closing an incredible night in London with a spectacular performance that left a deep impression on tens of thousands of ARMY, the 7 members of BTS did not have much time to enjoy the euphoria. RM, Jimin, SUGA, jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook immediately continued their journey to Munich, Germany, to carry on their world tour, which has grown into a global cultural phenomenon. Munich itself is known as one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, with historic architecture, classic streets, and a peaceful atmosphere. However, the atmosphere of the city changed dramatically when news of BTS's arrival began to spread. It was as if every corner of Munich knew that the phenomenal South Korean group would soon set foot there and create another new piece of history. Even before their plane landed, social media in Germany had already been filled with millions of welcome messages from fans counting down to the concert they had been waiting for months. News of BTS' arrival was first confirmed through a simple post from their staff on the official Instagram account. There were no grand videos or major announcements. However, for ARMY, those few simple sentences were enough to turn an ordinary day into a moment full of happiness. Within minutes, various social media platforms were filled with old BTS photos, videos of previous concerts, and enthusiastic messages from fans all over the world. However, behind this joyful news, there was an important decision that surprised many people. The entire process of BTS' arrival in Munich was intentionally kept private and guarded very strictly. There was no official documentation regarding their arrival, and some entertainment media outlets were reportedly unable to cover it as usual. This step was taken to protect the comfort, physical health, and mental condition of the members after going through an extremely busy and exhausting world tour schedule. After moving from one country to another, performing in large stadiums, undergoing intensive rehearsals, and spending long hours traveling, the BTS members needed an opportunity to rest and recover their energy. Experiences during previous tours became an important lesson for management. The overly packed schedule had once affected the members' resting time in previous cities, so this time every aspect of their privacy was protected much more seriously. This decision actually made many ARMY feel touched. The relationship between BTS and their fans has always been built not only through cheers in stadiums or interactions on social media, but also through mutual respect. Many fans realize that loving an idol does not always mean knowing their every activity or being close to them at all times. Sometimes, the sincerest form of love is giving them space to rest peacefully. Behind the glittering stage, the ocean of ARMY bombs, and the concert spotlights, BTS are still ordinary human beings who need time to recover their strength. This awareness led many fans to flood social media with supportive messages. Thousands of comments contained hopes that the members could rest well before returning to perform on the Munich stage. Meanwhile, the atmosphere in Munich slowly transformed into a purple ocean. Hotels around the concert venue began to fill with fans from various countries such as France, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, and even Scandinavian countries. At train stations, in the city center, and in aesthetic cafes, joyful faces could be seen carrying ARMY bombs while wearing BTS-themed outfits. Although they came from different cultures and languages, they were united by the same love. Not a few fans were willing to travel thousands of kilometers just to attend the concert. Some saved money for months, some rearranged their work schedules, and some were even willing to miss university classes to witness one night of a concert that they believed would become a lifelong memory. For many people, a BTS concert is not merely a music performance, but an emotional celebration that brings together thousands of people with different life stories. This is the great power that BTS has possessed for many years. Through meaningful music and lyrics, they have succeeded in building a very deep emotional connection with their fans. BTS's songs speak about loving oneself, facing fears, accepting failures, getting through difficult times, and finding the courage to keep moving forward. These honest messages make millions of people feel understood and not alone. That is why every BTS visit to Europe always develops into a cultural phenomenon that goes far beyond just a music concert. BTS has proven that music is a universal language capable of uniting people regardless of country, language, or cultural background. From Asia to America, from the Middle East to Europe, the name BTS has become a symbol of hope and unity through art. And in the middle of this global phenomenon, the name Kim Taehyung once again became one of the biggest centers of attention. His iconic visuals, star aura that is difficult to describe with words, and the warmth he always shows to fans make every one of his appearances a hot topic on social media. For many ARMY, Taehyung is not only an idol but also a symbol of sincerity and beauty who brings comfort through his smile and performances on stage. Over the past few years, Europe has become one of the regions with the fastest-growing ARMY communities. Every time BTS comes, the same scene always repeats itself. Thousands of fans wear purple accessories, sing together, exchange small gifts, and even build friendships that last a lifetime. Many people admit that they found new hope through BTS's songs, while others found new friends and family through the ARMY community. Now, the world's attention is focused on Munich. The classic city is slowly being covered in purple, bringing new hope and spirit to millions of fans. Everyone is counting down to a night predicted to become one of the most historic moments in BTS's 2026 World Tour series. After leaving sweet memories in London, BTS officially arrived in Munich with renewed spirit. And as always happens on every one of their journeys, this is not only about concerts or musical performances. This is a story about millions of hearts connected through music, love, and hope. The world is now waiting for the moment when RM, Jin, SUGA, jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook once again dominate the stage and create new history together with ARMY in Munich. Taehyung Lovers. That is the emotional story of BTS's journey from London to Munich, which has now become the world's spotlight. Will Munich become the most historic moment of BTS's 2026 European tour? Write your opinions in the comments section. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy this content. If not, you may simply skip it because Taehyung Lovers Channel never forces anyone. And don't forget to make this video go viral so that the world will always see the extraordinary kindness, charm, and sincerity of Kim Taehyung and BTS. Keep following the latest updates about Kim Taehyung and BTS only on Taehyung Lovers Channel. Thank you, Borhi, and see you in the next video.